Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. There's a great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Christopher Nkunku, is a player with a very interesting history in that he's played as a winger, a wing-back, a central midfielder, and now he's adapted his game to being able to play through the middle. It's quite remarkable, actually, that he's made this transition, and he's made it work to such a great extent.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And we're underway. And he's there to clear it. Kamavinga. And he's in on Thuram! Just off target.
Thuram certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Fiddles it through. Great ball if he can get there. Rabiot. Great chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
France break through nice and early, just as they wanted it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Loose pass, and they could be in. He's found some space. Mbappe. Kamavinga! He's got a goal! Two, and we've barely begun here. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
France grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Mbappe. Thuram. Interesting ball. Mbappe! And more, and more, and more. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chouameni moved on forwards. Mbappe played out to the right, showing good feet. Hit into great leap, and with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Thuram! Keeper's got his work done.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Aim forwards. Gets a good foot in there. Thuram. And the counter-attack is on for France. Thuram. There he goes, motoring for Mbappe! And that is a truly outstanding save.
France just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's got away. Looking to break at pace. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
France were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And he cuts out the supply. Thuram. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Thuram.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Massive leap! In for the follow-up! They've done it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Opts for safety. Nkunku delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Played in with accuracy. Mighty close.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Tura. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Rabiot. Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. There's the delivery. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the finish! It's in! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. France grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Camavinga driving on and making good progress. Nkunku. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? France can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Camavinga, hoisted in. That's good vision. That's been cut out, well played. And we hit half-time.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
France 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. That gets things going for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Thuram. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Good read, needed to be. Played long and they could be in here. Gently done.
Nkunku.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's played forward. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Have their second corner now. Up to meet it! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Nkunku. It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Forwards and with intent. Mignon clears. Now it's Thuram. Mbappe. Away from immediate danger. And he'll shoot here. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Played out towards the right wing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Danger averted for now. Chooses to go. Oh, Cuckoo! Outstanding save to keep that out. So, third quarter of the game. Rabiot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Mbappe. Forward it goes. Changes him with that pass. Tchouaméni. Shifted upfield. He's gone direct here. Calmly anticipates. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Goes forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe, he is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually...
Mbappe! In he goes again! He could be in here. Rabiot. Some good work on the right flank here. Mbappe. Out towards the flank. That's going to go a long way. Nkunku. Now it's Mbappe. That's been drilled in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hernandez crosses. Can he put it away? And somehow he's managed to miss it. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Pitches it off him. Gets his pass away. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found a way, and the shot! Sticks it away! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
France tear their opponents apart once again. They are. And that will be the final act.